Why are these two minor party leaders on two separate days? If they're not purposefully having a jab, then what they're doing is resulting in that anyway.
Winston Peters offering up an honest review of the fifth Prime Minister he's been in coalition with.
He's more of a detail than most Prime Ministers. That's a fact.
Don't celebrate clearing that hurdle too quickly.
The other side of the coin is, of course, he is struggling in a job.
Is Winston Peters right when he says that you're struggling in the job?
I'm enjoying this job and we're working very well together.
Wasn't the question? Struggling, not in a bad way, but when you're so...
He's struggling in a job, but not in a bad way. You know, like how all those good ways that you struggle in a job.
Very well together.
No, when I say struggling, not in a bad way, but when you're so new to politics, you're occupying the top job, it is foreseeable to take a little while to bed yourself in.
So he's not qualified to do the job. So he doesn't have, so what he's saying is that bald man on screen right now does not have the skill set to do this job. He's not struggling in a bad way. He's just not qualified to do the job. He doesn't have the skills to do the job. He doesn't have the nous to do the job. So he's struggling. That's what Winston Peters just said. He just said this guy is not good enough to do the job. Chewy, Winston's been watching. Your famous line, he is not good at this. He's struggling.
Let's see if I could do it, Winston. He's not very good at this. And then down a whiskey or a brandy or something. Smoke a cigar,
and have a cigar,
right off on a
cigar
horse.
at the same time. Let's just watch the last. I've only got about 20 seconds because it's quite an amusing. There's quite an amusing wrap up. Gives Gina Lynch a bit of credit for this. It's pretty funny what Luxon doesn't say it on purpose, but the link she makes between Winston Peters and what Luxon does say.
Oh, I love Winston.
One can only imagine.
Hang on, I thought you didn't know who Winston was.
I'm hurting. I'm laughing.
You didn't know who Winston was? I don't know the man.
Bed yourself in.
Oh, I love Winston.
One can only imagine how the Prime Minister would really like to respond.
Yeah, so it's really the dinosaur that's caused the problems here. I'd put the dinosaur into time out. That's what I'd do.
So, oh yeah, credit to Gina Lynch for putting those two things together. It's the dinosaur that's the problem here. I think the dinosaur needs to go in time out. Lovely finish. Credit to Gina Lynch. But listen, the actual point is, oh man, I don't want to say Winston Peters is senile. I don't know that at all. But if he's not aware, if he thinks he's saying something that's not derogatory and bad, if he's not aware of that, then something's happened. So either means something's happened and he's not quite aware of what his words are going to do, or he's doing it for a reason. And if he's doing it for a reason and Seymour's doing it for a reason, what the hell's going on?
Oh, just sorry, I'm just trying to find something real quick. And you can tell how quick it is, but is that it? No, it's not it. No. I'm looking for the there it is. Got it.
This is great broadcasting.
I know, Pat, but how can we be mean to this? Fucking, look at this. This is in black and white times, and he still looks like he's 40. This is me searching up young Winston Peters.
Yeah, he's probably 14 there.
This is probably taken on the first camera imported into New Zealand on a sailboat, and he was there waiting for it.
Yeah, should we do a flash side by side? Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2.
Jesus.
1.
He's so old.
Isn't the nickname Methuselah? Anyway, Chewy, let's stop mocking the man and just have a look at the idea of Mr. Luxon getting kind of the shit taken out of him for a couple of days by his coalition partners. And even remember Seymour yesterday kind of laughing as he's walking away going, I think I've caused enough trouble for today. It's an interesting time. It's an interesting time.
This is a man. Remember Luxon's fucking tough guy routine when he was talking about beneficiaries earlier in the year? Look, I'm not going to apologize for being tough, and I'm the big tough man, and I am telling people how it's going to be because I am so fucking tough. But then the two people closest to him in the job, his two deputies, are tearing strips off him in the same week. and he's trying to laugh it off like it's nothing. Like it's weak.
Yeah. Weak's the right thing. I mean, just think about yourself in a workspace. If you had someone who was your superior, you had to work with every day, and if you made a public statement that embarrassed them, like it just doesn't feel like it doesn't. Yeah, weak. I feel like there's no respect there, and they can basically do and say what they want. But then again, they have been all year anyway.
Yeah, you like in that sort of setting. If someone at your level or the next level down started shit talking you, you'd take them aside and you'd read them the riot act.
Yeah.
Like I don't see that. Like he's perfectly happy to be Mr. Tough Guy for beneficiaries and kids that don't go to school because he doesn't need to front those people. He does need to front Winston and Seymour, and he doesn't seem to be confident enough to do it because this is not his game.